Hello from beautiful Sarasota, Florida, where the sand is 99% crystal quartz and the waters are extremely healing here. And if you are new here, my name is Jordan, and this is a new channel that I started to document my spiritual journey on Earth, as well as showcase the beautiful places Mother Earth has to offer. And I was just traveling for about a whole month, which was very unexpected, but now I have regrounded where I feel at peace and calm, and I felt the call to come back. And I had experienced many realizations once again while I was gone traveling. And oftentimes when you are away from your own home, you can see what attachments are either holding you back, what attachments or patterns you have energetically within you, and what darkness you are still not facing and what darkness you are running from. And I feel like that is the theme of this, I was gonna say episode. Theme of this video is the term of running away, or the phrase of running away. And the intention behind this video is to share my own experience, but also see if you can resonate with it as well to help you on your own spiritual journey on Earth. So if this is your first video of mine watching, I was traveling and I didn't know when I was gonna end. I just felt this massive call from Hawaii to just go to Asia, and I didn't know when I was gonna come back. I was just like, I wanna do it all, experience it all, and go. I love traveling. I feel like that is something that I am here on Earth to be doing, and to anchor in my light to the places that I go, but also receive the light from the different places that I go. However, oftentimes when you are doing what your higher self is calling you towards, or what you feel like the biggest passion is of yours, at the same time, because we live in this polarity, there is a lot of darkness at the other end that you might need to be facing. And that's exactly what happened while I was away. And I didn't realize, it started to pile up over while I was gone, but at the very end, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go next, but all I could feel was home. I need to reground. I need to go home. And I also realized it is okay to have a home. I think a part of me has been wanting to be this nomad my whole life and not have a home and see what it's like, and to just bounce and be very ungrounded. But I also realized, no, I can have both. We can have both. We can have a home and we can travel. We don't just need to bop around. And that was something that became very clear to me, because I've been questioning that, like, is that something that I want? And while traveling, I realized, no, it is not something I want. I love my home. I love to connect to rhythm and routine. And it is okay to have the rhythm and routine. For some reason, I've maybe somewhat told myself, like, it's best to be free, best to have no rhythm, best to have no routine, even though while I'm in Florida, I have an incredible routine and an incredible rhythm that keeps me healthy, keeps me stable, keeps me grounded. And I realized that tenfold while I was gone. The importance of home, the importance of having something so stable in your own life where you can fall back into. Like, it is okay to have those things that make you feel stable and secure, so that you can lift up and launch and be free at the same time. We can have both. That is what we are meant to be doing on this earth. And so at that point, when I felt like, I was trying to look at the surrounding countries, I was like, do I want to go to Malaysia, Sri Lanka? And I did, but something was telling me, my heart and my beautiful angelic team, what felt right and what felt most exciting at the time was to go back to Florida, to reground, and to to not also realize that I'm giving up, but I'm just regrounding. Because I also was, in a way, like upset with myself that I'm stopping, I'm giving up. No, I'm not giving up on my traveling. I'm rerouting back home to reground, and I can do it again. And it is okay to do that. And so in that moment, all I felt, what was exciting to me, and that's the key word, is exciting, which I'm going to touch on in a second, was to go back to Florida. And I want to touch on that before I forget, is the power of excitement, the power of the exciting feelings you feel within your heart. Sometimes when we're manifesting, creating our dream reality, we're way too in our heads about it. We're way too much overthinking it, trying to make things happen. But one of the simplest and biggest keys to quote unquote manifesting is just to follow your highest excitement. What makes you feel excited? And in that moment, I had to ask myself, does going to Malaysia make me feel excited right now? No, but I still want to go. But that doesn't mean that I'm never not going to go. But what was making me feel excited was going back to my home with all my food and my routine. And I want to ask you if there's anything that feels exciting to you right now. If you've been questioning something, or if you've been wanting to bring something into your reality, are you following your highest excitement? Like that will eventually bring you to that thing. But it's as simple as that. What is making you feel most excited? And move forward in that direction. And for me, I feel like that's what I was living by in a way, but it became way more clear to me that it can be as simple as that. And if you're faced with a situation where you don't know yes or no what to say, ask yourself, does it make you excited? You know the feeling of excitement. Does it make you feel excited? And act on that. So I wanted to touch on that as well. But the main theme of this video is really running away. And as you're reaching, got the hand of your higher self pulling you up, you're gonna feel the baggage that is weighing you down. And the more you run towards your higher self, it's almost as if you're running away from the lower self stuff, but you're gonna feel the tension and the resistance even more. So it is beautiful because you are really being forced to face with it, forced in a natural way. We think of forced as control or pressure maybe, but in this situation, it's just bound to happen and you have to face it. And I'm not gonna go into the exact darkness that I really needed to face, but it's just to show you that the more you align yourself, the more you run towards your higher self, the more you might feel this energy of running away from something else. And that something else over here is what is going to set you free. And you must face it and deal with it. And you might want to face it and deal with it in a grounded place. Hence why I feel like I had to return home to Florida, where I do feel grounded, I do feel safe. And it is okay to do that. It is okay to be home. It's okay to have both. It's okay to be grounded. It's okay to be connected to your lower chakras and work on your lower chakras. It's okay to be free and go into this beautiful expanded awareness and travel. That's what keeps us balanced, and that's what keeps us human, yet really integrated into our light body and who we actually are. Our light body within our human vessel. When they're together, we are more powerful. And that is something that I also want to touch on. Together is more powerful. And that is another lesson that came up along the journey, is that I had all these beautiful people starting to reach out to me. I made lots of beautiful connections, and now that I'm saying this, I spoke about this in another video, but I'm gonna repeat it again. Having a community and having others is more powerful when you have people holding your hands and supporting you as well. And I feel like that also really is lower chakra based and having to do with staying grounded and rooted and connected, needing those connections and being open to receiving those connections as well. So I wanted to showcase and send you the energy of beautiful, healing, powerful Sarasota waters and Sarasota beaches, and send that energy to you through the screen. And just saying this to myself, I'm still going to continue to travel. I still want to have this channel be around traveling and experiencing the world. And something else that I realized that in the US, I've known this. There's so many beautiful places, even other places in Florida. I don't have to go all the way across the world to experience beauty. I can experience it right here. But again, I do love the other side of the world so much, but there's lots of beauty here as well. So noticing the patterns within yourself, where are you wanting to jump to feel something, to experience something? Is it already with you? Is it already within you? Notice that. Are you jumping to something that is already here? So with that being said, expect more videos within my beautiful town that I'm living in, and nearby places too. Yes, I will continue to travel internationally, as it's been one of the best parts about my life so far is getting to experience and meet new people and try new foods and just do the things that feel different and unique. I send you the beautiful lights from me to you, and I do want to follow this video up with a transmission, a light transmission based on all these topics that I just talked about. And I feel that's what this channel is going to be a message like this, but then also followed by a transmission that is related to these topics and these energies as well, to help you more so uncover your darkness, to help you awaken to what may be holding you back. So you can look out for that in the next video. But I thank you so much for being here. I thank you for all the love, all the support, and I'm sending you a lot of peace, a lot of clarity, and a lot of root chakra, Mother Earth energy to you now. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a beautiful day.